Dear gods. This is Dr. Kavita Kokunur, founder of KHA Miraculous Minds, CEO of Kavita Holistic Approach, welcomes you all to the group meditation. Before we start, we always thank Universe for giving us this great opportunity by meditating on the most supreme Lord, the Creator. With Gayatri Mantra, Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yono Prachodayat and Om Sri Matre Namaha. With much gratitude and heartfelt thanks to PSSM, Pyramid Spiritual Society's movement founder Brahmaji Pitamaha Patriji and Swarnamala Patriji Amma. And also on behalf of birthday, we are sending wishes to Swarnamala Patriji Amma. Today, September 1st, 2025 is very special as it is a Labor Day and we are doing group meditation on behalf of MMS3 Mega Meditation Summit happening at Los Angeles. The purpose of our KHA Miraculous Minds is to learn, practice, teach, spread meditation and promoting spirituality at organization level to make ourselves blissful, blessed, and attain wisdom by becoming oneness with universe. And just now I got back from India, so fortunate to do full moon meditation in front of India Gate, Delhi, and visited QLU Quantum Life University, met Dr. Newton and Dr. Lakshmi Karu, and also visited Mount Shambhala at Hyderabad, the Global Power Center in Hyderabad. We are delighted to have spiritual tablet stall at Ghana also. And we had many senior pyramid masters at our platform sharing their experiences and words of wisdom. To say few, Paripatri, Brahmashi Premnaji, Srikant Garla, Arun Alladurgam, OU Ramu Master, and many more. Today we have spiritual tablets counselor Chandra Shekar Modali Garu, a retired IT professional who is now a spiritual scientist with specific interest in application of spirituality to improving health, both physical and intellectual. An ardent reader of spiritual books and learns through book clubs. We would like to hear his words of wisdom and all the great spiritual work he's doing. We welcome you, sir.
So are you starting with this sloka, ma'am, or?
Yes, sir. You want to start?
Yeah. I mean, I already gave you my reason, so maybe Priyanka ma'am should start. And then.
What type of any shloka or any song?
No,
Sri
the
Rama
Sri
Rama
Rama
Rama.
Rama.
Sri Rama Rama Ramiti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tatulyam Rama Nama Varanane.
Thank you so much. And very nice. Kavin Kukur, my son, also has joined. Dr. Richa has joined. Thank you. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. So I will share a small presentation and if time permits, a video too later. Okay. So let me start with the very first view of why meditation and a healthy life have a very, instead of cat and mouse kind of a relationship, they have a relationship of unison. When I say relationship of unison, let's try to look at define life more mathematically so that we can probably apply some equations out of that in our real life. So if we look at it from a mathematical perspective, I love equations because that gives us the clarity, that also gives us input on what we can do with our life, how we can do it, and makes it simpler for us. Right? So what are these equations and where do they stem from? let's consider our life a typical, a straw map sort of a thing, surrounded by personal behaviors, our economic environment, our physical environment, our biological environment, which in other words is basically surrounded by cultural community, surrounded by man-made environments. Now, when it comes to how these interlink ourselves, basically we can have a care system. I don't want to use the word sick, but care system, the challenges that we go through, and the work environment. Right? So typically the relationship as we exist in this environment. Sir, I will share the presentation. You need not try to take photographs. I will share this presentation. It's just 3 slides. So what is this equation? This equation takes us through multiple scenarios of emotion, which activates our alertness, our excitedness, our elated behaviors, our happy sentiments, or around the pleasant areas where we are contented, serene, relaxed, and calm. On the other extreme of the same thing, we are either tense, we are nervous, we are stressed, we are upset, we are sad, we are lethargic, we are fatigued, and so on. So basically, we are in a vibratory state wherein we are activated by scenarios which impact us either pleasantly or negatively or unpleasantly, and which calls for deactivation of what has got activated, whether we are aware of it or whether we are not. So what does that mean? Right? So basically, these are some of the stages of our existence in a day, wherein all these activations and deactivations take us through affections, love, surprise, joy, sadness, fear, anger, which in their own way trigger our nervousness or neglect or exasperations and so on. Basically, energy in motion under the curtailment of these emotions riding those. When I say emotion, please treat it as energy in motion. Okay. Now, what does that mean? We are working hard towards moving our sensation and our existence towards pleasantness and more fulfillment, etc. So that the prominently, right? So how do we do this? Or why should we do this? So if we try to take this day and try to make some sense out of it for our existence, it brings us to dealing with difficult times during our day, our existence, or finding contentment during those difficult times, or it also focuses on getting the most out of our life, be it work or otherwise. I just stressed the work life because the personal life, our existence, the state of existence, we are wanting to define who we are. So how do we do that? Now, I said I love equations because they help us understand ourselves better. They help us control ourselves better. So now I've taken 4 which deal with our difficult times, wherein I'm saying emotions and life is one and the same, our state of being. Despair is equal to suffering minus meaning. When we don't know what is happening, right? And we feel we are suffering because suffering is an option. Suffering is not mandatory. Or this is something I have found so many times that it hits me in life. Disappointment is equal to expectations minus reality. Because when our results are not in line with our expectations, we start triggering one of those emotions. And generally, many people in life, because of their unawareness, they get into a situation which says regret is equal to disappoint minus response. So how do we find contentment? Right? So happiness is equal to. So many of these result in a situation in our health. So how do we manage happiness? Understanding the definition of happiness. Wanting what we have compared to having what we want. Because when we get into having what we now want and it doesn't come to us the way we expect, what happens? Either it is despair, or it is disappointment, or it is regret. And we don't want that. So how do we manage that? So if we understand this, right? Incidentally, the way spirituality works is when we are always happy, more comes to us. Now, what is joy? Joy is equal to love minus fear. We know we have various kinds of fears that we encounter in our day-to-day existence. Now, the third one, thriving is equal to frequency of positive divided by the frequency of negative, which means thriving in life is a factor that is dependent upon our positive vibes against the negative vibes. Then faith is again a factor wherein belief by intellect. Either one of them is weak, one of the dealing with the difficult times gets activated. Right? And this is something I copied from somewhere. I have not yet here what he is trying to say is wisdom is equal to a derivative of your experience. If we are able to find the root of experience, what is it that gave you that experience? That becomes the wisdom. Okay. Now, getting most of our work life, this is something which dominates us day in and day out. So outcome is equal to event plus reaction. Calling is equal to pleasure by pain. Likewise, workaholism is equal to what we are running from as against what we are living for. The clarity of these elements, right? Flow is equal to skill by challenge, and curiosity is equal to wonder by awe. So, how do we define ourselves? Authenticity is equal to self-awareness multiplied by your courage. Narcissism or self-esteem square is equal to, multiplied by your entitlement. We can get into the depth of these in one of the next sessions when I get time. Integrity is equal to authenticity multiplied by invisibility into reliability. Okay, so if we are living under the roof which manifests in one of these stages and impacts us, right? It is better that we also understand how does that affect me in my real life. Okay, so typically how a human being's body is getting made every time he is not even aware of this background process. This is a natural process that happens to us day in and day out. Okay, so now typically this has been taken from Joe Dispenza's Becoming Supernatural, right? So typically we are made up of the, as they call the Panchabhutas, or the 5 elements of nature. Now they in turn react with each other and become atoms. The simplest example I would suggest is, let's consider what is salt. Atoms of sodium plus atoms of chloride, right? And so what happens is they have an inherent energy amongst themselves. These manifest as a molecule, but the reaction continues and the molecule has its own definition of energy. The next stage of the outcome of the reaction among them becomes a chemical. The chemical leads to formation of a cell. And tissue becomes a number of cells that interact with each other and becomes a tissue. But when the tissues come together, large number of them, they become an organ in the body. These organs together, a number of organs together, become systems. When I say systems, let's consider the 4 basic systems in our human existence: the respiratory, the digestive, the circulatory, and the regenerative. When I say regenerative, it's not just the, what you call, the activity of proliferating our species, but also regenerating the replenishment of the cells and various parts of the body, which wear and tear, subjected by our daily existence. Right? Now, what does this translate to? What do we need to understand? Right? This becomes the map of consciousness, which defines our survival existence, our integrity, our spiritual paradigm. Preferably, a human being is supposed to let this natural process not impact his existence. Now, how? Look at all these emotions. They vibrate at their own defined levels of frequency. That frequency changes the energy patterns at each stage. So ultimately, what becomes to this body by virtue of this? Just take a look at it. Right? If these energies, this information, these fears, these emotions are going to act on you at different stages, what happens to this body? This body receives energies which malfunction the systems that are there, which malfunction the organs that are within, which malfunctions the tissues that makes it, and the cells that have been formed because of lack of proper energy levels, and so on and so forth. And ultimately, as a process, we can see that there are many opportunities for us to regulate this, right? That is where our meditation actually plays a role. So I put down one of Patriji's short, what do you call it, a film or something, which will help you people. I don't know which one to play. There are 2 of them. Right, I will play this.
The Pyramid Spiritual Society's movement, PSSM, was founded by Dr. Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji in 1990. As a pivotal force in the global New Age spiritual revolution, PSSM is dedicated to spreading the fundamentals of meditation, spiritual realities, and spiritual science to one and all. PSSM began as the Kurnool Spiritual Society in Andhra Pradesh, India. Today, it has blossomed into a vast network of thousands of independent and autonomous not-for-profit spiritual trusts, pyramid spiritual societies, and pyramid meditation centers. With millions of active members and volunteers across every state in India and over 60 plus countries worldwide, PSSM continues to create exponential impact. A man of the masses, teaching the common person the most simplified tool for self-empowerment, meditation, Brahmarshi Patriji paved the way for a new world by sharing the simple yet powerful statements: your breath is your guru and be a master. His vision, Dhyan Jagat, Shakahar Jagat, and Pyramid Jagat. That is, a meditative world, a vegetarian world, and a pyramid world. He is a flute player himself and encourages music at all events and meditation centers for meditation, demystifying paradoxical and complex meditation.
So I will probably leave this at this point because of paucity of time. But one thing that meditation has personally helped me is in overcoming the decay of my body due to diabetes. My diabetes is reasonably under control because of meditation and the wisdom that I could gather applying what I have learned through this small 3 slides that make sense to everyone. So with that, Kavita ma'am, I will want to say that today's session or whatever I wanted to talk about or bring to the forum of the team here is over. So I'm giving the stage back to you so that people can take the benefit of meditation and definitely apply it to themselves in life. There are so many hidden benefits, and I am a standing example of the visible benefits.
Thank you so much, Andy. That's a wonderful and very nice that people who wanted to know the benefits of meditation and your personal experience, how you got the diabetes got into control. That is really wonderful. And so if anyone has any questions or you want to speak, please unmute and share before we start the meditation.
And I will share this presentation to you so that it can be distributed to others.
Please, that would be really helpful. And Sai and my son Kavin, both of them wanted to speak few words, please.
Oh, definitely.
Yep. Thank you, everyone, for your time. We just want to share that today is actually our parents' wedding anniversary. So I want to say happy wedding anniversary to our mom, and we have some flowers to give. Thank you all for being here.
Yeah, and happy marriage anniversary.
Thank you so much, Sai.
Happy wedding anniversary.
They came here as a surprise. Okay, thank you.
Very happy. Wish you very happy wedding anniversary to both of you.
Thank you so much, Priyanka. Yes. All right.
Nice.
And if anyone wants to speak, please speak now or at the end of the meditation. But since it's a Labor Day and many are already have the commitments with other programs, and even sir also, you're also busy, so totally understand, and thank you so much for your precious time. And before you leave, just before we start our meditation, we are getting all the positive vibes. We are just feeling as if we are at Los Angeles and with all the group of people doing this meditation. And I don't know if I can able to play the Mount Shambhala video, the 1 to 2 minutes video. It has the power center, the global power center receiving the, is that okay, Andy?
Yeah, you can.
I will try because there is a cop. I don't know if it allows me, but let me try 1 second.
Yeah.
And then we will go with the meditation.
Ma'am, can I take permission to leave?
Yes.
Because my other session,
yes, you're running late.
Reminders. Yeah.
Yes,
okay.
you're running late.
Thank
15 minutes. And thank you so much. We will do.
Right.
We will bring you back again. And for more information on the spiritual tablets, which we did with Dr. Gopalakrishna Garu, the founder, and if anyone wants to learn more, we will convey to.
I believe sometime in the second week of
do.
September, they are planning to start a session in the US. Maybe people can take advantage.
Yeah, we will share that information, Andy. And also for pssmmovement.org, you can visit PSSM USA and many channels with more information. Thank you all.
Sure. Thanks. Bye.
All right, thank you, Anubhav. So just we'll take 1 minute and let me see if I can. Okay, so I think I need to share my screen, right? So can anyone see my screen? Priyanka?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let me
Yes,
see.
yes, I can see your screen.
Very good. So just feel that you are all there at Mount Shambhala, the Himalayas place. So all the positive energies, it's highly powerful, the power center. Okay.
Mount Shambhala, which place it is? Where it is?
In Hyderabad.
Hyderabad. Oh, okay.
Cannot believe. Beautiful scenery. Oh
You
my
can
God.
hear, right?
Such a beautiful, you can feel all the cosmic energy.
We can hear.
Yes, sir.
Power, the
You can hear the audio.
Yeah, yeah.
with all the mountains, scenery, plants. Amazing with all the mantras, yajnas going on here. So blissful. Thank you so much and much gratitude to Brahmaji Pitamaha Patriji as well as Patriji Amma. We are doing Anapana sunset. It's a beautiful evening. Many blessings to you. Mount Shambhala దగ్గర కూర్చోండి.
So thank you all. We have received all the powers, and now let us start. And for anyone who wanted to learn more, there is a website, the Shambhala website, which they can get that information, which we can share. Okay, so Priyanka, you want to guide?
Glasses. Close your eyes. Clasp your hands, your feet. We cannot hear the music. Like I cannot hear the music.
And just observe your natural,
Breath.
easy, calm breath. You can hear, right? Just don't think anything. Just observe your natural calm breath.
There is no judgment. Just observe the natural, easy flow of your breath. As the thoughts come by, let them pass without attachment, without judgment. And just gently come back to your breath. There is no force. Meditation is very, 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 very easy. Everyone can meditate. Just being with your easy, natural, tranquil breath, my friends.
Group meditation is powerful. We receive lots of cosmic energies. All the blocks in the chakras gets cleared with group meditation. And today is very auspicious day, special day. We're inviting all spiritual gurus, astral gurus to bless us. It is like we are charging ourselves, just like we charge phone when we meditate, when we observe our breath, we are charging ourselves. When our energies are drained, physically, mentally, emotionally, then we need to get them back. And that happens just by observing our breath, which is emptying our mind. Then we get lots of cosmic energies. And breath is our guru. Last 5 minutes, masters. Wherever your thoughts go, your attention, energy flows. So make positive thoughts and get lots of cosmic energy. Last 2 minutes. Meditation is calming our mind. Through meditation, we get everything. We can heal
Track
us.
business mileage with the QuickBooks mobile app. Automatically.
Last 1 minute. We are forgiving people who hurt us. We are giving lots of love to everyone. We are powerful. We are strong. We are pure divine souls. We are strong. We are healthy. We are happy. Last 30 seconds. We thank everyone. We thank Mother Nature, universe, friends, family, technology, surroundings, plant kingdom, animal kingdom, mineral kingdom, everywhere, everyone we thank. We love nature. Last 10 seconds, masters. And whenever you are ready, place your hands on your eyes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your eyes with a beautiful smile. I know everyone is still in deep meditation. Priyanka?
Thank you so much అండి చాలా బాగుంది.
Very nice. Anyone wants to speak, share their words of wisdom or anything, please, before we wrap up? We have Sangeet also, and many have joined. If anyone wants, please. We are good. And so we have this crystal pyramids. Let me share one recent experience. Like I got my like muscle cramp, and it was there for 4-5 days. Of course, with homeopathy medicine it will also go, but without taking medicine I wanted to try with the meditation and crystal. So just even for my patients, clients, I tell them meditation and homeopathy. So I just kept this one and I just meditated. I can see the result so drastic, and now it is only 10-15%. See, to believe you have to experiment, right? Only once we experience, once we experiment, then we know whether it works or not, right? For anyone. So believe in yourself, believe in God, and that is I feel that is important. So and thank you so much. But all my family has joined, everyone, my friends, our study group team, Dr. Richa and Dr. Mamata is also has joined, our team members, Sangeeta, and everyone for joining, and many more watching on the YouTube live. So we are ending in 2 minutes, and last 2 minutes, if anyone wants to share their experience or anything, there is so much, but due to lack of time. And good. So, Dr. Richa, or who wants to play a short ending music, right? Dr. Richa, you want to play that before we end? I think.
Yes, ma'am, I'm trying to.
Yeah, please. So that we can sign off for today and sending blessings to all. The voice is not there, right?
I'll check it out.
But we have the captions. I think yeah, you can, everyone can hear, right, or no? Yeah, I think the voice
No, we cannot hear.
right. Yes, I think yeah, but we can see it. Dr. Richa, I think that we can, the captions are there, meditation. Okay, thank you all. And so, silent pathologies, the homeopathic challenge in subclinical and asymptomatic cases by Dr. Deepika Balani. And for more information, visit the website kavitakehomeo.com and YouTube channel Kavita Kokunur, and also pssmmovement.org, pssmusa.org, and PMC channels. Thank you all. Everyone have a blessed day. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
Thank
you,
you, ma'am.
Thank you, Dr. Richa, and my family and friends.